You can't see them. I'm kind of crying underneath this. So many stories. Oh, just go ahead.
I was going to say, is this a good time to tell you I'm out in 5 minutes, by the way?
I don't know why we don't do these things.
Because they cost money and time.
Yeah.
I got time and I have some money.
You... Second show. Second show. Second show. Second show.
Russian dash cam.
So can I start this podcast off with 2 gifts?
Sure.
I bought these.
Should we do the intro?
Or do we have an intro?
Don't we usually have an intro?
Well, I don't know. Let's do it. Do an intro.
Welcome everybody to the CAMcast.
Yes, episode negative root I, a non-real number, because we've lost the plot. I am Mike, dear leader, Doc Taste, leader of men, herder of cats. Man who's got Russian dash cam going on in the background, as you can see. If you're watching, it's there. I am joined, as always, by the one, the only, the good Colonel Eddie Dean himself, the chairman of the boards. Yeah, the man in the mask.
I'm here,
Zack.
ready to reminisce and feel sad about the old days.
Yep, when we could do this in my basement.
You can't see them. I'm kind of crying underneath this. It hides my emotions.
That's great. Staring off into the middle distance, remembering days gone by. Now he's got... Jesus Christ. Not sure what he's doing. I liked it better when he was staring off in the middle distance. He's a shadowy billionaire himself. Zack, say the thing.
Ahoy,
Trent, Sandy!
There it is. Trent. All right. And a Facebook user. Had to switch to Facebook since latency decided to mess it up on the YouTubes. Shout out to you, Facebook user.
And that would be Kit because I pulled it up because you have to actually register with StreamYard to let them see your name in the Facebook group. For whatever reason, it would not let me schedule this on the Facebook page like we just had it on. It just wouldn't work. So it's in the CAM Shenanigans Facebook group live now. So
well, there we go.
So if you want to click that link that says streamyard.com/Facebook, then we can actually see your names, Facebook users, Taylor Hatch and Kit.
Yep. Yeah, if you just want to do that, we make this happen.
So I have 2 presents for you guys. I was supposed to give you guys a very long time ago, but COVID and I haven't seen you guys in person really. So give it to you guys on air, and I've been keeping them safe for you guys.
Good.
One is way more thoughtful than the other one.
Okay.
But the first one is for Trent, and it's the least thoughtful of the 2.
Good. The way it should be.
It is a novelty backseat driver license.
Oh.
They make Simpsons ones. Why didn't you give me that?
Because that's what Mike got. This is very factually incorrect because that's not the state they are in. And I am pretty sure they live on Evergreen Terrace.
Yes.
They do. They do.
I actually noticed that. I saw that before on Amazon, and I was like, why didn't they put Evergreen Terrace?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There must be some sort of legal reason not to be able to do that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But I got these while I was in El Paso. I drove 45 miles to find a trading post and look at fireworks and bought these 2 for you guys. So
Oh,
see you guys next. These are for you guys.
All right.
I have the big chef hat for Mike.
Yes.
Zack, I also got you something.
Oh, you did?
It is Starburst All Pink Drink Mix.
Ooh.
I feel so loved.
It is also not very well thought out.
Well,
This came 900 miles for you, asshole.
This came on a truck to your local Kroger store and then was purchased by me. And then it drove the mile from the store to my house.
But this I hand carried for you. I don't know, because we were talking about reminiscing. I also got a bunch of other memorabilia I had from CAM's past. I don't know if you want me to share those, but
Sure.
This is a present that Brandon gave me 2019? 2019.
Yes. Mine's still hanging. All the things Brandon gave us as Christmas presents, I still have floating around in the basement somewhere.
Yeah. It's more things from Brandon. When I had the Fox body, he gave me a Fox body.
Nice.
And I'm pretty
nice.
sure because he couldn't find a convertible one, he then gave me a convertible 2015 Mustang.
Probably. That tracks. That seems about par for the course.
A throwback for Mike, which I don't know if Mike still has his, but I kept mine. My Leica.
I still have mine floating around somewhere.
And then
I kept it.
SEMA Pass,
Attaboy.
which says Zack Lord's host on air personality video pass.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last of the last, which I don't know if Trent ever got any of these, but I still have a massive fucking box of business cards.
Yep. Turn it over.
And that is the icing on the cake.
Eddie Dean at camautomag.com.
But your name's Zack. Why is it Eddie Dean?
Because jokes.
I did get this from Brandon.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I do still have a 3D printed Viper logo from somebody.
Oh, I gave that to
Keychain.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've
Mike,
still got
did
my
you-
3D printed Mazda one floating around.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Dave got a 3D printed rotor as well too.
Something like that, yeah.
I don't think I ever gave Brandon anything because I'm an asshole. And-
Andrew, you're actually wrong.
Yeah,
Mike?
this is new.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
He's had lots of koozies, but
oh yeah,
the
lots
Duff
of
one's
koozies.
new.
Yeah, Duff
Oh.
one is new.
Speaking of the beer stuff, I had to explain to Andrew what the device was.
Oh, the device.
The device.
Mm.
Because I asked him, I said, "Hey, where's the device at?" And he's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I'm like, the device.
The bottle opener.
Are you saying Visac?
The
The
device.
Porsche 911 Visac edition?
Exactly, yes. The
Yes.
Porsche 911 Visac bottle opener. That could for sure crack somebody's skull. Oh, man.
Do you still have the burlap sack koozie?
The paper bag koozie?
Yeah.
I did, but Brandon Kuhn on a recording of Nerding, he kept fidgeting with it and tore out the inner liner.
Oh,
Yeah, so
that's rough.
unfortunately,
Because that was your staple.
I loved that one. It was one of the greatest things I ever won at pub trivia.
I feel like I need to have like a case. I mean, you feel like I need to have a suitcase of hams in here with me as well.
Oh man, I'm trying to find another suitcase of hams, but every time I go to the store, they're out.
Yeah, because they weren't hard to find because I remember you had me buy a case.
Yeah, no, you could get like the suitcase, which is a flat pack 24 pack, or the you can just get like a tall boy 6-pack. But I think it's because of the can shortage and everything that's why it's hard to find now, which is a bit of a bummer. And also the beer fridge was turned into the breakfast burrito ingredient storage fridge, which, man, I need to clean that thing the fuck out. Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Well,
We got so many stories. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, is this a good time to tell you I'm out in 5 minutes, by the way?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. I'm out in 5 minutes.
Okay, yeah. I'm sure me and Zach can land the plane. Me, Zach, and the kids' table that is the chat,
Yes.
which appears to just be AJ and Andrew.
We have 5 watching.
All right. Well, fucking let us know that you're out there.
Sorry, 5,000. Sorry, I need to make sure.
Yeah, there it is.
Algorithm.
Yeah.
Please. Yep. I don't think he 1,000% didn't mean to, and I just haven't really brought it up to him. But yeah, it's just it's a bit of a bummer.
Do you have any stories you want to tell, Trent, before you have to bail?
Stuff and things happened and
Oh, come on.
enjoyment.
There it is.
What was the first thing you two made together on CAM?
So we actually did a video podcast
Yeah.
We did like 5 episodes with Johnny.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Yes. Those were okay. We did one in the minivan, the VW Touran rental.
Rutan, whatever it was.
Yeah.
The
Which was better
Volkswagen
in
Town and
concept.
Country.
Yeah. It was teal. It was beautiful.
Are we gonna have Spider like put on a football helmet and we're gonna take the seats out and just try to whip it down a canyon, see if he can survive?
That does sound like us.
I vaguely remember you guys talking about that, like reminiscing about that.
Yeah, we had so many brilliant ideas with no execution. So
We had so many brilliant ideas that kind of came down to we got through some of the legwork, but then it was just like, wait. You mean we need to have like a support team with us just in case?
Right.
This is going to cost us how much? How much money do we have in the bank? Negative money?
Well, between us.
Yeah.
Negative money.
Even more negative money. Oh yeah.
Are those ideas like written down in notebooks or something? Like
some of them, like I remember Mike recently going off on this big production he was going to do with Vincent Meyer.
Oh yeah, I even talked to Gavin about that. It was going to be fucking great. Like I wrote down like I started writing a script and everything. Oh man.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Well, we can't now because problems.
Yeah, we also had the idea of trying to take the Nissan Leaf.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, AJ, come on. Like, we're in the middle of a conversation and you're just here.
Yeah, he's having a conversation with himself.
Within half an hour, he'll be on this side of the table, arm wrestling you, and I'll grab that box you're holding and gone off God knows where. So if we're all the same person, separated by a couple of minutes, but wearing different pants, looks like you number one yourself there, partner. All right.
Is he just like reciting like a script or something?
I'm sure he probably is. I'm always here for drunk AJ. Don't stop. We'll get to you. Yeah. One of the early ones I remember was going to, I think, Vegas or Arizona and getting like dirt cheap, like $500 like Impreza like 2.5s, 2.5 RSs or something. And bringing
California.
those things. Yeah.
Yeah,
we tried to bring those things back.
Yeah, we buy a car. There's multiple iterations of buying a car and driving it back, super cheap. Like back when E30s were like $1,500.
Yeah, back when E30s were throwaway cars.
Yeah, that was
and
the day.
E36s had value.
I don't know why we don't do these things.
Because they cost money and time.
Yeah,
I got time and I have some money.
You. Perfect.
No, that's an S13.
No, it's the BMW.
AJ, there we go. What about Dave riding a Lime scooter from Salt Lake City to southern Utah?
I'll do that.
That one, no, we changed that one to Dave riding like a lime or a bird from brunch at the Garage Grill.
Yeah.
To something down, or the garage on back down to the Garage Grill at Draper. Like that one, I even did a little bit of scouting.
Nice.
I will do that. I'll be the Dave. I'll go do that. Someone follow me with a camera, or just give me a GoPro on a stick, and I'll just vlog the whole thing.
I have a knockoff GoPro I've never opened.
All right, there you go.
But everybody I've ever given a camera to create footage never has followed through. Ever.
Hey, you gave me a GoPro, and then Jordan broke it.
There you go.
Like, no, we put it on his car. So I went up to a drift event up in Idaho, a Boise drift thing with Hector and Jordan and Brandon came up there. Stucky came down, like he went up to Oregon, bought his Ford LTD, his Crown Vic LTD, came back, stopped on, said hi. God, it was like, I think it was one of the last events with there it is. There it is, AJ.
Pro.
Pro.
That got the slow clap right there. A faux pro. That's
clap.
the knockoff GoPro. Yeah.
Yeah. It's one of the last events that Mikey Fulkerson drove. So that was fun. But yeah, no, went up there. Trent gave me a GoPro. This is when Jordan had his sketchy ass 1UZ S13 hatch that I think Dave eventually bought the shell of and was going to truck it and then sold it to somebody else. But yeah, no, it was great. I had the GoPro on there, and Jordan's car caught on fire, and got the GoPro off and put the fire out. And man, okay, Zach, you have a production crew now.
Let's
Yep.
do
Andrew
it.
Jolly says he has a gimbal and he's dying to use it. Let's go.
Let's go.
I wonder where the gimbal came from. Cough, cough, cough.
Amazon?
No, I gave it to him.
Ah.
Actually, I
You
traded him for a watch, but
Do you want to pat yourself on the back there?
yes, all constantly.
Attaboy. Yeah, then and then the GoPro shit a brick after we took it off of Jordan's flaming car.
That was the GoPro that probably went 175 miles an hour on what's his name's Corvette.
Who knows? But we'll
And
never
they were
know.
afterwards, wait, you just put that on with one suction cup? Worked.
Yeah, it got the job done, didn't it? Fucking survived.
No, I'm totally down to recreate lime shenanigans, bird shenanigans.
I mean, technically they never happened, so you wouldn't be recreating, you would be creating.
Let's do it.
All right.
We have 1,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel. We could monetize it. We could make money from it.
Sense. It would make sense.
Yeah, I gotta go there. I know there are a couple of drift videos on there that have copywritten music on there. I need to pull them down
But
before we hit that monetize button.
we could do it.
Yes, we could.
We make $5 off it, and then Trent could his investment into me would be worth it.
Has paid off. Fucking brilliant.
All right. And on that note,
You're out.
Trent's out.
second show has been a joy. Andrew Jolly says, let's do it.
Yeah.
But on that note, thank you all for watching. Go check out CAM Shenanigans next week.
Yeah.
Because our CAMcast viewership was here. CAM Shenanigans viewership is I'm still going down. There.
Wait, did you see AJ's comment? Yeah.
Oh, you beat me to it.
It makes a lot of
sense, but it wouldn't make a lot of sense.
There it is.
Well played. Well, good job on the wordplay. So, Zach, I'm turning it over to you. Good freaking luck, everybody who's watching.
Hey, man.
Zach has control of the boards again.
I believe in us.
We can do it.
Yep. All right. Bye, Trent.
Goodbye.
Something I wanted to do to keep fill content. Oh, it's just to us. This just looks way better. Is I wanted to scroll through the Spotify and find some of the episodes in there and maybe read some of the descriptions, because you had some fire descriptions.
Yeah, the thing about the descriptions was you either had to keep it really short or you needed to really kind of get in depth with it. So some were just they call me Mr. A through Z. They say I'm all about the wordplay. Oh, AJ, whatever we do on Thursday is going to be wonderful. And God damn it, I can't wait to get you and your drunk ass on a Nerding for Beginners.
I always have the hardest time trying to find it on Spotify. The
CAMcast. The CAMcast, or search Cam Automag. I can't remember which one it is. I just know I followed it, and that's how I found it in my feed.
There is a 30-second trailer called the CAMcast trailer. Me and my friends love joking with each other since my friends are younger than 8.
Oh, yeah, man.
Was that you guys?
I can't remember. But, no, the problem was, thank you, Flame RBLX. Yeah, if we keep doing this, you will grow. I mean, we're gonna keep doing it, whether or not we grow. as a podcast, as people. We're going to keep doing it. No, like, for whatever reason, I could do, like, one kind of general thing, but then if I needed to update stuff, I'd have to go to each individual place, like go to Apple Podcasts, go to Google Podcasts, go to Spotify, and, like, update the description and everything. And I just never did that because I didn't have time then, and I don't have time now, and the podcast is done, so whatever.
That one isn't very great. Oh, that's fucking annoying. When I click on an episode, it doesn't show. I have to start at the very top again. Engines under glass. Remember our heated discussion about the roof vents or sunroofs on hoods?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Vaguely.
Sing us a song. Oh, the CAM Jug Band.
Oh, the CAMcast Jug Band, baby.
Yeah.
Dude,
I was all on board for that, too. I was going to be down for that.
Zach, don't stop in the middle of a hoedown. Zach just sitting there with his jug of moonshine.
Yeah. I remember my first episode. Maybe it was the second episode because it was the part 2, or maybe I only came on for part 2. I can't remember what it was. But it was your dream like 80s garage pick or something like that. And I was like, Turbo 4Runner.
Yeah, you were just like yelling that in the fucking background like an asshole.
And you guys were like, cool, like that's a car, but like dream.
Yeah, like, man, set the bar a little bit higher, bud. I remember there was one episode, I think it was just me and Dave. I think it was when we were still recording up here in the office, not down in the basement. And I asked him, it was you've just won the lottery, like some like $200 million or whatever after taxes and everything. You can buy whatever car you want, but at your house you can only keep 5. What 5 vehicles are you keeping at your house?
Yeah, that's a good one. Because that makes you really think. I remember I championed this and we never got it off the ground, which I guess we could actually probably do it pretty well in this format, actually, now that we're doing it all video. Which is the set number $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, and you have to buy your full lineup. So a daily, race car, a way to pull the race car to the track, and then your weekend car.
Yeah, that's kind of what I ended up doing with my lottery winning cars. And oh, by the way, Emmett Otter's Jug Band, that is a Christmas staple with me and the girlfriend.
But the way I've seen it done is you have to pull from cars that have already sold or are about to sell on Bring a Trailer. And so your selection is somewhat limited, but also like there's still a lot of shit out there.
Yeah.
And you could do some weird shit too. For
sure. Yeah, that's a good one. We could probably get that one going.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like that was kind of my thing. I wanted to, if there was nothing going on, like if it was a slow news week or whatever, I wanted to ask like kind of like questions that made you think, you know? And yeah, it was just you have all the money in the world in theory, but what the hell are you, like, you have to think semi-practically.
Yeah.
You know,
so
you can't.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you can't just be like, F40, EB110, and then like 3 other batshit crazy cars.
Yeah, I want a line of code saying, cool, we're done.
Yeah, like, it's like you still have to like go do shit,
Also, wait.
What?
I just realized something. So the episode Zack Jr. meets Zack Sr. was February 12th. That's the day I got my truck. That was 2 days before I blew up my Subaru.
Huh.
That was a really important time.
It was. It was.
I guess something I should talk about, too, that I'm just super thankful for the CAMcast is all the connections I've made with it. Because, like, I still talk to a large amount of the people we've had on here regularly. Like, I messaged Casey Barrett a couple of days ago. Me and Brandon McConkey talk all the fucking time. Like, but just the ties I've made. People like, oh, I know this person because of this person. Yeah, it was great for networking.
Yeah, like that was, we I tried to bring on like interesting people, or at least my friends who I knew could probably talk.
Yeah.
Which some worked out better than others.
I could name a few examples. Yeah.
God, there were some people who like would just talk up a storm, and then as soon as the mics turned on, just dead silent. It was like pulling fucking teeth.
But then you had like some really fun ones, like Brandon McConkey when he came on.
Brandon McConkey.
Just
fucking hell.
Holy shit. And I've the best part too is he's like that everywhere. Like
that's just who he is.
That's the time I saw him. We were in the Viper. He passed us. Some kids said, "Hey, did you see the guy in the Supra behind you when we were in the Viper?" So we called him. And he's like, "Oh fuck yeah, I'm just down the street from this house party you guys are at." And he rolled up, and we ended up hanging out. And we just told him sort of like he told this story like, "Yeah, I mean, the buddy wore this Bronco without the top on. My buddy pulled a shotgun and shot the sign, and the sign fell on his head while we were driving. We were taking him to the ER, but then we like buried this fox body in the backyard up in Idaho." Like, what?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, we're definitely gonna get some more McConkey time. Like it's gonna happen.
The hope is next week if he ever fucking gets back to me.
Fingers crossed. I think he will. I know he was up snowboarding like all fucking day.
Well, that's all he fucking does.
Yeah, like I mean, it's not a bad way to spend your time.
Oh fuck no.
Yeah,
I
mean,
that was. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, that was good. We expanded the definition of wicknicking.
Yeah.
God, yeah. Not just doing things at the last second in the sketchy possible manner to get things going, but also like coming onto your friend's podcast and realizing you're not following your friend on Instagram. Yeah.
I think one of my favorite guests we've ever had was probably Jerry.
Oh, fucking Jerry. God damn it.
First moment on the podcast. Shirts off, guys.
Yeah, Jerry just comes down to the basement, whips the shirt off.
Oh,
fucking hell, we need more Jerry.
I haven't seen him in like a year or more.
He's been out living his life. I know he was
he has a girlfriend now and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he had a girlfriend at the time.
They have a dog now. That's why it doesn't have a dog.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, and he's been like building up he was building his S13, and I think he was building a GT86 or something.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like a crazy ass build, but I think it was one of those things that got away from him. I don't know, but yeah, Jerry, if you're out there, we miss you, dude.
I remember when you guys had Spider on, because you mentioned him earlier. He just had so many old stories for you guys, which I thought was cool.
Oh god, Spider was there. Like, there's a CAM Vimeo, and it existed because YouTube goes in waves with their like how hard they're gonna hammer you for some things. And I remember they straight up wouldn't let me post a couple like early drift videos because I had like a copywritten song, and they're just like, no, this isn't fucking happening. And I'm like, all right, I'll just post it on Vimeo, and they let me post it there. But that is also where the 11 challenge. That was where the 3-part epic that is the 11 challenge. That's where it is. It's on the CAM Vimeo. But Spider was there. Like he rode up in the car with us.
Yeah, I remember you showed me that one. I think it was actually before Spider came on. You showed that to me, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's. Let's see. A couple episodes with Joey were fun. Racing games and stories from Japan. Yeah, dude.
Remember when I read Mythbusters Erotica on air?
Huh?
Remember when I read Mythbusters Erotica on air?
Oh god, yeah. Competitive Mythbusters erotic fan fiction. That took a turn.
I thought you were never going to have me come back after that. Oh god, that was so bad.
Man.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Joe since he moved out, I think.
It's been a minute, but no, last couple weeks ago, me and Joey got together. I built this guy. Joey was building a really kick-ass Gloria, and we were drinking and watching AEW wrestling.
Oh hell yeah!
Which is fucking great. Oh Jesus!
I'm just scrolling through the Spotify.
20,000 minutes of CAMcast Andrew Jolly has listened to last year. That's insane.
Holy fuck.
Dude.
You didn't tell me that, or I would have said something. Or maybe you... Oh, I think you sent me a screenshot of the Spotify thing.
Oof. But yeah, man.
Some of these titles were fucking amazing, like Temp Daddy and Go Kart Kid, which I'm guessing that's Bruno and
Somebody else.
Bruno, because we had Bruno Carrero and Ayrton Mattel.
Oh yes, fucking. We need to get Bruno back on so we can rap for us. We can spit hot fire. We need to get Ayrton on. He won a. He won. He did. Like he. I think he won Spec Z last year.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Tesla wants a record. Wow, that's some foresight there. I'm guessing we were talking about.
We talked about We talked a lot about Tesla, and a couple of times people got like, we're just like, you're just bragging on Tesla because you can't afford it or whatever. And I was like, fuck off. I don't know. I don't.
Oh, go ahead.
I don't want to be every aspirational South Valley dickhead with either a broed out truck or a fucking Tesla Model 3.
Don't rag on Tesla, Will.
I'm not ragging on Tesla, Will. I like Tesla, Will. I'm ragging on other people that I know.
Yeah, there are some, yeah.
Yeah.
Corvettes and suits.
Man, we need the fucking soundboard. Missed the goddamn soundboard.
That was, I don't know if I can even recreate that again.
There's got to be something out there that we could do because I still have the box.
Yeah, which Andrew will have this. I'm pretty sure I stole that as well too. I don't think I ever paid the guy for it.
Hell
I think he only wanted like $40 for it. It was a good friend of mine. He actually owes me like $120. I think we're even now.
Oh, if you've got a broed out Tesla truck, you're the king of Harriman. Yeah, you're getting all them wannabe cowgirls, all sorts of hot for you.
Remember our ISS episode?
Where we just like the kid on the bike just kept like doing laps, and we're just finally like, get over here.
Oh, that was great. And someone just randomly walked up and was like, was it Joey or was Joey on the episode?
Joey was on.
Yeah. No, it was Brandon who just walked and was like, hey guys, I'm here. And then kept walking.
Yeah, and he was wearing his Have You Seen Him Pizza Dad shirt. Yeah, and then like the dudes in the Kias who were just like posted up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Those were good times. Would have been nice if like the DJ gave us some fucking room. But whatever. This
episode is called Fun Employment. Dave got a job. Zack was sick. Mike wore, hold on, I'm just going to read the whole thing. Mike wore his trusty sweatpants on the episode of the CAMcast. This episode, I watched you guys talking about Mercedes cutting some stuff off their lineup. Was I? Oh, I remember I was there. I was feeling like absolute trash that day. Yeah. Let's see. Dream Project, Utah County Trap House.
What?
Welcome to an exciting new CAMcast. The one that eventually gets where it's going after many, many detours. Dave was still on his way back from LS Fest. Oh, because didn't Dave just show up randomly at the end of that from LS Fest?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, because Joey was on the episode, and me and Joey just shit talked the entire time about old people. Yeah.
Yep. Andrew, yeah, we totally plugged the podcast because that was the largest captive audience we could possibly have.
Meet Your Heroes. That was when Dave Kazarian was on.
Oh yeah, Dave. Man, we need to have Dave and Matt back on. Those dudes are a fucking great time. I remember we had Matt on one time, and me and Dave pitched him a bunch of terrible, like, new NASA classes. And at the time, we were just like, why not spec, like, 8.6? Just spec Corolla, or spec FRS, spec BRZ. And he's just like, because at the time, I think TT3 was just dominated by FRSs and BRZs. And now Mike bailed. I think he sold his car, is just not doing any racing. Andy's in a Miata. Toby sold his FRS after, I think, grenading the motor once. And yeah, like just like all the FRS dudes bailed except for Trevor Pope in his nearly stock fucking car.
Yeah, the other thing about the CAMcast I've been thankful for is, like, the introduction to like racing. Like
Yeah.
I now know so much more about racing, and like I get in arguments with my friends about this all the fucking time. Where they'll be like, what we're talking about recently, but we brought up something about like, oh, no one really cares about that because it's racing, and I'm like, no, we were arguing. Okay, a couple weeks ago, we were arguing that Will was arguing that the Tesla Model 3 is an equivalent to a modern day interpretation of the American muscle car. And
How?
my argument was, and he was like if you were to recreate the American muscle car with modern day technology, it would be similar to a Tesla. Lots of power, it's fast, and it's really good in straight lines. And I was arguing like, no, it's fucking bullshit. It's first of all, they don't make a 2-day car, but the whole argument I was came up with was Tesla doesn't race. The whole American muscle car scene was race on Sunday, sell on Monday, or win on Sunday, sell on Monday. And he just didn't get that. And I was like, oh, go ahead.
Yeah, that was the whole fucking thing. Like, okay, so you can't really do, like, a Tesla is the modern interpretation of a muscle car because, like, hey, like, you can't put, I mean, you can put a big motor in the, this is the second show. What's up? Yeah, like, the muscle cars were big engine, like the full-size car engine in the mid-size or small-size car. So, like, you can't really do that with, like, electric motors because they're all kind of like, you know, whatever. I don't know who the hell these people are, Andrew, but whatever.
But we're happy to have you guys.
Sure. Yep. All right. But yeah. So, yeah,
so
like...
My thing that I brought up was that I was stoked about, or the thing that I was trying to champion was Tesla is a modern interpretation of Cadillac. Because Cadillac made big cars with good performance, and they had all the modern features, everything from safety to comfort. And that's what Tesla does now really well.
Yeah, like it was like the peak of like luxury and technology.
Yeah.
That's what Cadillac at one point in time was actually very, very good. Like there's a reason things are called the Cadillac of whatever.
Yeah.
That's because Cadillac was legit fucking good. So
yeah, but that's why I brought the racing because I'm like, yeah, like okay, racing maybe doesn't matter that much right now in the US, but go to Europe. Look at what racing like WRC, everything is built around racing. So like that's why there's so much racing there.
Yeah, like I mean, there's like huge. I mean, yeah, like in Europe, people are following not just like the big top tier series like they tend to do here, but it's also like you know F2, F3, touring car, like all those things. You know, and also all of the different like forms of endurance racing. Which is insane. So like you have, you know, the World Endurance Championship, you have the European Le Mans Series, you have the Brett Car GT Championship. So yeah, 3 edgy, 5 me.
Well, the thing though is the more viewers we get here, just the more traction we get. So fuck it, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, just like man.
Tesla backtracks. Yeah, that happened a lot. Oh, Model 3 sacrifices. Those are back to back too.
Yeah. I mean, we pointed out that, you know, the $35,000 Model 3 didn't exist.
Yeah. Well, no, I think the $36,000 Model 3 existed for what, like 2 weeks or some shit like that.
Yeah, like you had to special order it.
Yeah.
And even then you weren't guaranteed to get it.
Mm-hmm. I want to go back to this because there was some fun stuff. Because I talked about the time I blew up my Subaru, the time I blew up the Mustang, all the Mustang debacle.
Oh God, yeah,
yeah,
that fucking thing, man. I mean, told the Viper story, the Viper road trip story. Talked about the Supra's first big and only grand tour. Oof.
With what was it? What was the tape called?
It was the sports album by Huey Lewis and the News.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So yeah, there was that. I don't think I don't know if I ever told this one, but there was one day me and Joey were going up north for something. I can't remember what, but we were in the Supra and we're getting on 15 heading north, and just we're in thick ass traffic, and these dudes in clearly like a lower tier E-Class, but had like all like the fake E55 AMG badges all over it. They wanted a piece of the Supra in like rush hour traffic. And me and Joey were just straightforward, like, do not engage, don't even look. just don't engage them. Just nothing. So, yeah. Apparently we made it to Reddit, so fuck yeah.
Yeah,
we're fucking
famous now.
There it is.
The other one too that was pretty great was the drifting video you guys with the Viper.
Oh, the stove?
Yeah.
Oh man, that was so awesome, but it could have been so much more.
Because I actually think I knew about that video before I knew about the CAMcast. I don't
Maybe.
know. I think Joey showed it to me or somebody did, and
because Joey was in it.
Yeah, and it all kind of started piecing together. Like, wait, that's Dave, and I know where that is. Is that Trent? It started all piecing together. I can't remember who the fuck showed that to me though. But,
yeah. Yeah, like they weren't in O. I also forgot they weren't. We were, man. Yeah, I think Facebook user, whoever the hell you are, I think he's talking about them when we were talking about the Charlotte Roval race, the first one.
Oh.
And nobody could make that first turn. Like there was a restart where like half the field just plowed straight ahead and into the barrier.
Well, we watched I think it was like the third or fourth Roval together.
Yeah, like we did that. We watched some highlights. Oh, that was another fun thing, just making you guys watch F1 highlights.
When it's over.
Just forcing you to learn.
Those I will admit I hated the F1 stuff. Like except when Brian was on because he would make it entertaining. But I was just like, I don't know. But there was the one episode, the one I did watch fully through was also Andrew, you are the Reddit guy. Why isn't there a CAM subreddit? I
mean, I don't necessarily think we need a subreddit.
Well, why isn't this shit getting posted to Reddit, Andrew? Come on.
I don't know, Andrew. You don't have to do that. Neat.
That's fuck yeah. Hey, controversy pushes the algorithm.
I don't care that some dude the dude who made an OnlyFans joke disliked my video. Boo fucking who.
Well, we had 10 watchers for a second there, and I was like, fuck yeah.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah. What was I going to say? The 2019 Canadian race.
Oh, yes.
What's the fuck bucket moved the podium sign?
Yes, Vettel.
Yeah. I watched that one live from end to end. And I'm like, dude, this is the best first race to watch.
Yeah, like that was a good one. And it was like, that could have gone either way. So,
remember my Formula E minute?
That's stillborn child.
I swear I probably still have, because I wrote a script for it and I read the script on air.
You did it like precisely like once or twice.
Yeah, and it was adequate, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Andrew, yeah, I'm not sure about.
We're not telling you to do it. We're also not encouraging you or discouraging you.
I mean, I would rather say Cam Automag. Just if you want to create as a subreddit, just call it Cam Automag.
You need to share these. I like that kid's just popping back and forth from the platforms.
It's fucking great. Man, that was also where we learned that Kit might not necessarily be radio friendly just yet.
Oh, Kit, I love you so much, but I don't think you know how cringing I was when I took you to GameStop.
Oh, dude, that was a good time.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, oh man, some of the like, goddamn, Kit, you are a great time, but man, sometimes when we're trying to keep it clean, you just come thundering in.
Okay.
Yeah.
I still remember. So the whole me meeting you, I thought was hilarious. Like in retrospect, like I was trying so hard to be so professional and like all like just this like good guy, but I was just shit faced because Victor gave me like a half bottle of that Knob Creek.
You didn't give me any.
You didn't give me the Knob Creek?
No, you were just fucking hammered at like I ran into you and like somebody introduced you, but I'm like I have to go do other things.
It was probably Dave or Joey, because I think Joey was there.
Yeah, I can't remember. Kit, we're all reminded of those things, but you've learned, you've gotten better.
He's learning.
Exactly. No, yeah, and then like I had to run off and like try to film stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, then like the next time I saw you was like after everything, and you were like drunk and trying to get your hammock set up, but you didn't understand that it wasn't going to work the way you wanted it to.
That night was so bad. And also, I remember I brought the go-kart because like I'm gonna ride around the paddock in the go-kart, and the marshal was like, "The fuck you are?"
Yeah, he shut you down real quick.
I mean, then I can't remember who actually rode it because somebody did ride around the track. I can't remember. I think it was Drift Joey did. Because somebody rode it around once, and the marshal was like, "I'm gonna fucking come and start some shit right now," and I got put away real quick.
Oh, yeah.
And I slept in the hammock for like a total of like, I think 35 minutes and said, fuck this, and ended up trying to sleep in the back of the Grand Cherokee. But the door wouldn't close because I was too fucking tall, so I left it open. And it was so cold because like the cold breeze coming off of like the marsh over there.
Oh, the fucking swamp.
Yeah, and did you wake up early with everyone else? Because
I woke up early.
It was like a scene of like Apocalypse Now where like everyone was hungover. Like there was barf everywhere. People were just not happy to be there. Oh, that was great.
Oh, I have a great photo of like hungover as shit, Dave.
Oh, the other time was the 2-day event at UMC where what was his name? The guy who had the white BMW wagon who came from Vegas. Jamar.
Oh, Jamal. Yeah.
Jamal. Yeah.
Fucking Jamal.
Me trying to foot race Barnes.
God, that was a rough evening for you.
Oh, that was the day that me and Will Tesla Will got to really know each other, was that day, because he brought his Delica. I don't remember why he came, but he came and he brought his Delica, and we ended up bonding over the fire with a bottle of champagne.
You had plum wine.
Yeah. It was Kikkoman brand too. Yeah,
Kikkoman plum wine. Oh, don't worry, AJ. Next time you're in town, we'll have some sort of drunken shenaniganry.
Count me in.
Oh, fuck, dude. One of the things that Brandon Kuhn is very insistent on, AJ, next time you're in town, we're all going to get together, and we're going to sit around a table, and we are going to play BattleTech, and it's going to be glorious. But yeah, man, no, that was a fun evening, rough evening, depending upon where you were sitting, because you first plum whiskey, plum wine, then smoking the wrong end of the cigar, and then Barnes shitting on you for 4 hours straight, and then you disappearing with the fucking Bosnians or whatever.
The Bosnians,
which is always a dicey situation, because I know Bosnians. I love Bosnians. But when the homemade hooch comes out, when they break out the Fanta bottle that is full of something that is definitely not Fanta, man.
What I remember was Mike was like, okay, they have this, it was you and Barnes where were trying to talk me up, and we're like, they have this stuff, just go ask them. You gave me the name of it, and just go ask them for it. And just go do it. Just go do it. And I was like, okay, I'm drunk as fuck. Let's fucking do it. I walk over there, and the guys are smoking a cigarette. I'm like, do you have the stuff?
Do you have the Rekia or whatever it is?
Yeah. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? What? You're clearly drunk. Go away.
Man, I think we sent you over thinking they were the Bosnians, but they were Bulgarian.
Yeah, they're
totally fucking different thing.
And then Randy, not Randy. Was it Randy?
I don't know.
The guy who had the C4 drift vet.
Rudy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I remember you and I walked into their trailer, and there was that random girl just like clutching onto the bottle of tequila.
Yeah, wasn't? No, it wasn't Shalene. No.
No,
But
it was.
yeah.
She was like my age. That's why I thought it was kind of weird.
No, but I do remember them offering up just like, do you want a pull of this? And he handed over like a bottle of whiskey, and I think I was like, it would be rude to say no.
And then, was that the same event? I think it was where we woke up in the morning and Dave is riding his truck up and down the concourse.
And people are just like running up and hopping in. Yeah.
The best was he was laying on his windshield, like, oh, course correction, reaches through the driver's side window and turns the wheel.
That has been like a staple, like Dave ghost riding whatever random vehicle he has at the time.
Oh, I have video of that on my Snapchat because I remember be like, "What's up, guys? It's your boy Sunday morning drift event, ghost riding the truck."
Dude, like in that little area there, like I shot photos of a raced out R35 GTR, like an ST3 class car that did the enduro the night before, and I still think my favorite photos I ever shot there were of Dave ghost riding with a bed full of random people.
Do you know the story about how I met Dave?
No, I think we're getting to be an hour, so I think how you met Dave might be one of the last stories.
So Jackson knew Dave from Facebook or something, and so we show up to a drift event, like back at our RMR days, like way before it shut down. And he's like, "Holy shit, that's Dave fucking Raleigh! Like, holy fuck, he like lives at the fucking track." And so he was sending people on track. He was
start line dude.
Yeah, he was start line. And so we end up walking up to him, and I'm like, okay, cool. This guy's like kind of cool, I guess. And we end up meeting him like 2 or 3 more times. And then him and I started talking about Subarus, actually with Madison. Madison was there as well too. And me, David, and Madison were talking about rear-wheel drive swapping a Subaru. And what's funny, full circle now that the Subaru is now rear-wheel drive. And him and I were talking. He's like, "Oh, yeah, man, like add me on Facebook, and like I think I got a spare transfer. Like I don't know, like throw me like $40 and it's yours." And so I remember, I messaged Joey about it. But Dave was like, "Hey, do you want that transition?" I'm like, "Sure." And he goes, "Cool. Follow me or ride with me down to Payson and it's yours." So I met this guy 3 times, racetrack, Tinners, and at an R&R barbecue Euro meet. So I messaged him like, "Hey, is this Dave guy cool, or is he going to like murder me?" He's like, "No, he's pretty weird, but you'll be safe." And so him and I drove at like 11:30 at night all the way down to Payson, grabbed the transmission, drove all the way back, and he's like, "Cool, it's yours. Okay, bye." And I ended up working with him. It's like 6 months later or some shit.
Yeah, that's kind of how it goes. Like my first, like I can't remember exactly where I met Dave, but the first like big memory was a Honda Tech meet, like 08.
Real?
Yeah. So the thing at the Honda Tech meets where they would give out the Ghetto Award, and it would usually be for somebody who had just like a hunk of shit that they brought. First year was won by this dude Walter, who had a white EG hatch, D series, Steelies. It was rough, but he won the Ghetto Award. And then the next year, it had a turbo B16, like Ankies, coilovers.
Okay.
He put down like 550 to the wheels on a stock block, stock internal B16.
Fuck. Okay.
He did it the one time and then turned the boost down. The car kept fucking running. But yeah, Walter was awesome. But then, it was just always like somebody would win the Ghetto Award. And then that year we were at Sugar House Park. There was our friend Kyle was there. Now Officer Kyle. He's now a cop.
Okay.
He was there with his daily like 10-second hatchback. And our friend Mallory was there, and everybody was having her like pose on the car and whatever. And then Kyle ran over there and like really just like put the vibe out there. Then it started to rain, so we all just kind of, me, Trent, and then Dave ran back to Trent's car. I think it was the Mercedes at the time. But Dave also had the Ghetto Award, which he sourced, which was like a 13-inch Steely that he spray painted gold and wrote Honda Tech Ghetto Award on. And as we're all kind of like cowering in the rain, this third gen Eclipse, every body panel is a different color, not because they intended it to be, but because forces beyond their financial means forced it to be.
Okay.
He starts slowly lapping the fucking parking lot. Not like it seemed he had other intentions just to check out the cars. Dave sees this, and before me and Trent can even fucking react, Dave is running through the rain, holding the Steely above his head, screaming, "You forgot your award. Stop so I can give you your award." And they took the fuck off.
As they probably should.
Yeah. But that is the first most enduring memory of Dave.
I've seen photos of the Ghetto Award. I don't remember. I think Dave shared a photo of like when the old SLC Honda meets and it's like leaning against someone's car or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good stuff.
So, like, it was fucking that, dude. Those were the days. Like, those like pre-2010, just like when we were just shitheads. Like early 20s, like your age, but just doing catastrophically stupid stuff. Like, man, I remember the Rocky Mountain Impreza Club drives. Like, they were going up, like, just hauling ass up Big and Little Cottonwood Canyon, passing each other on, like, blind curves, just hoping for the best. Like,
there's our answer.
Yeah. Okay.
Welcome, Fortnite player.
Cool.
Hope you like cars.
Yeah. Not really going to talk about Fortnite. I have it installed on the old PlayStation. I just don't fucking play. So, but hey, welcome. It looks fun. The commercials are entertaining. Yeah, man, like it was just wild recklessness. And like some of the people who are now like some of the people who are kind of like staples, like shit. I remember when Casey had his red Eclipse, his red Talon.
Oh yeah, I've heard stories about this. Yeah.
That thing was a fucking beast. Dude, and it was like everybody had a fast Honda. Like, I remember Courtney like being able to run nines up here and then everybody would go to Vegas and would break fucking axles because the track in Vegas had so much more grip than RMR. So like they would like get grip and then snap an axle. So, like all this stuff, like Cole Powelson living in his parents' house in Draper, driving a 996 turbo. Yeah.
That's a flex.
Dude, it was a flex on one level, but also like catastrophically stupid on another. Ooh, man. Remember the great economic downturn of 2008? Shit like that is what caused it. Just us being dumb with our money and credit that people gave us for no good reason. Oh, man. Well, like, I don't know if you know Kirill, but he used to work at Rally Sport.
I've heard the name.
Yeah, he's an engineer. I went to junior high and high school with him. He made fun of me because I tied my skate shoes too tight. Yeah, but now he's just like a cool ass dude who finally got himself a red Porsche. Like, got himself a red 996 Carrera 2S, I think. Yeah, so yeah, we're probably gonna be ending this thing here in the next couple of minutes, AJ.
Yeah.
So
I got things to do here in a minute as well, but we'll tell more stories because I like hearing stories because it's fun because like I know a lot of these people. Like I love hearing old stories about Courtney and people, like especially like did you ever know Mark Bremer?
the names from
His
I've
dad
probably met Mark, actually. Now that you think about it, I've probably met Mark, but he was only introduced as Mark, not Mark Bremer. So he's probably some dude I met like named Mark.
So he has the B Series swapped Mini Cooper.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
but I love talking to him because he'll tell stories about Courtney and stuff, and he'll just kind of rag on Courtney for a while. Or
dude,
we actually this is a long tangent. I'll try to make it short, but we did Mark Bremer had a party up at his parents' house. And so me and Ryan went up there, and a couple other people went up there, and just the stories they told were just crazy.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
oh yeah.
Dude, like, fucking, like, back in the day stuff, man. We need to get some of, like, the OG, man. How I met, like, Trent, like, what really solidified our friendship, other than, like, our mutual disgust for each other, was we were both on this forum back in the day called Elite Rides. And that's where we met some of, like, the OG dudes.
Okay.
And then some of those guys split off and formed Utah Acuras, which then became Utah Hondas. And man, we need to get some of like the OG like Elite Rides Utah Acuras dudes on because they've got fucking tails for goddamn days.
Yeah, maybe that's what we'll have to do is do just like another storytelling episode where we just reminisce and talk about stuff like this because I love hearing this shit.
Man, and that needs to have the showing of the video of Waldo getting fucking maced.
Waldo
got maced.
As in the Waldo.
As in the Waldo got fucking maced.
Because I met Waldo like 3 months ago. And for the first time. Because he drives the CTSV, right?
Huh?
Now, he drives the CTSV now, right?
Pretty sure he does.
Yeah. Okay, no. Yeah. I know of the Waldo. I've met him, and I can only imagine the shit he could tell.
Oh yeah, dude. Like, oh man. Like, yeah, I've never met Waldo, but I mean, we're talking about like, so many of the fucking dudes. Like, I'll see who I can get. Like Jeff Woodiot. Like, we've had him on a couple times to talk ISS, but man, yeah.
I've heard that Waldo has been maced. I've heard that.
There's a video. That. There's a video of him getting fucking maced.
Is there a video of it?
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. I can't remember where it is, but man, we need to get some like old SLCSR folk.
Yeah,
like that, man. Just talk about some of the good old days.
Well, we should probably end this because I need to go talk to some people as well.
I got to talk to Kid about something afterward. But AJ, you need to get yourself a board. Go find. I mean, if you can, go find a local shop. They're really hurting for it right now. But I mean, if you can find a place that's willing to ship, that's also kind of like a local place, like Uprise in Chicago, if they're willing to ship something, or I can't remember the place up in New York, but I mean, and yeah, Kit, I got a standard def camera, 10-hour battery and a handle. We can totally totally make an early 2000s video.
We should sit down and have some drinks because I've had some wanting to do something kind of like that. Like I want to make a skate video. I don't know why I can't. I can longboard. I can't skate.
Dude,
but I want to make a skate video.
Dude, we'll sit down. We'll just set up a microphone. We'll just like record the conversation. That'll be fun. Yeah. So, all right, guys. Thank you for joining us on this rare second show.
It's like the old days.
Exactly. Except I am way more sober because I have not had a drop.
I'm like a 1, but there's 2 shots of that, which is surprising.
Dude, Zoomies works. If that's all you got.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm probably going to go watch some Russian Dashcam videos and sadly masturbate, so that'll be my night. Okay.
Well, I got Russian Dashcam going on behind me, so you have fun sadly masturbating to Russian Dashcam videos.
That'll be my life.
There it is. Alrighty, guys. For episode whatever the hell this is.
300 maybe?
I don't know. Check us out on all the social medias. CAM Automag on a lot of them. And apparently now we've got our own subreddit.
Yeah.
r/CAM Automag or CAM Shenanigans or Shenanigans or whatever.
Plug the new Reddit. Yes, we're in the middle of that.
Yeah, we're trying. Check out the new podcast, CAM Shenanigans. It is available wherever you get your podcasts. Like, rate, review, subscribe, share with your friends. The more people we can get listening, the more people we can get watching, because we do this live every Monday night, the better it's going to be. The more randoms from Reddit we can get, more, people this is going to get recommended to.
More of just this.
Yeah. I mean, hey, man, whatever. Shout out to you, dude. More random dudes who will just come and downvote the video and make super edgy jokes about OnlyFans.
Hell yeah. I'm here for that.
Right, me too. Totally haven't heard that one. Alrighty. Check out our sponsor, Hustle Focused Energy.
Brand somewhere. I might even have a thing for it.
Oh, hold on. I got I got this guy. There we go.
Yeah, I have nothing for it.
Yeah, whatever. I got it. It's covered. Yeah, and
No, that's not bad. No.
yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'll be here trying
All
to
right.
hot rod this old Dell Optiplex or whatever the fuck it is. So for episode whatever it is, I have been Mike.
I have been Zach.
All right, we'll see you later.